going, guys? Welcome back to Supercar 411. Today we're going to talk about some very crazy, fiery news going on this weekend. Things have actually escalated very quickly, and
well, it really started as something kind of petty.
To me, it was super minor.
Yeah.
And then it's escalated to something beyond us. But we'll start it out with what's actually happening. So Parker from Vehicle Virgins and Alex Choi are kind of in an argument or a fight or whatever you want to call it about something that happened at Racing for Children, the event that we were at. At the very end, Alex Choi was driving like a little car thing that's like...
Yeah, it was like a little tractor with a trailer.
It's like a golf cart almost. Like it's no more powerful than that. And it had a trailer attached to it. And Parker was on that trailer. And Choi took a corner a little too hard.
Now
Keep
in mind, guys, we literally were right around the corner as this happened. So if you can kind of picture, they're turning this corner. We're sitting right here with the full view of what's happening coming straight at us.
It like rotated on its side.
Well, it launched Parker off the trailer.
Yeah, Parker came off the trailer, landed on his leg, hurt his leg, stuff like that. You know, long story short, his shoes were taken off by the paramedics, his jeans were cut, and he had to go to...
And his camera was damaged.
And his camera was broken, and he had to go to the ER. So the biggest problem here is Alex Choi deleted the footage of while Parker was filming and rolled. No one really knows why.
Well, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
We can't say for sure. We don't have proof of that.
Yeah, so people are saying that that footage was deleted. But also, when the shoes were taken off, apparently... So Parker was taken in the ambulance, and the shoes were left there.
Somehow Alex Choi got possession of them.
Yeah, Alex Choi has Parker's shoes. They're $700 Balenciagas. And his jeans were cut by the paramedics because he hurt his leg, and they didn't want to take them off, whatnot, you know what I mean? Those were expensive too. Camera was expensive, all that, right? So then Parker, a couple months later, just out of nowhere, starts posting about how Alex won't give him money for all the stuff that happened, won't give him his shoes back, and just won't pay for the stuff that happened. And he's trying to say it's not about the money, it's about the principle and whatnot.
Well, that kind of popped off last night.
Yeah, so it all started with a post that we'll put up right here, but I'm going to read it off. This is by Parker, and it says, "At Alex Choi shipped the shoes to his house instead of mine and had them in possession for 2 months and made no effort to get them to me. The camera has been at a repair facility for 2 months because I was going to try and save Alex money by repairing it." And so basically, before this, he had talked about how Alex is, you know, not a stand-up guy, not being mature, not getting his stuff and whatnot. It's basically just blowing up out of proportion, and they're really going at each other's throats.
Well, it went on back and forth. I mean, we were watching the UFC fight, and we kept getting updates of this throughout that entire fight.
Yeah.
I mean, we were there a good 3 hours, and as these updates are coming in, it's not just one-sided. Like, I mean, it was literally a back and forth, ironically enough, through each other's Instagram story.
Yeah.
And so not even legitimately talking to one another, just through social media. And it escalated to the point where Damon from DDE decided to try to interject himself and tried to, I guess, have Parker put a stop to it.
Yeah.
And, you know, he kind of came at the angle of, you know, let's stop this. Your viewers shouldn't be put in the middle.
And he was saying,
no one wants to be put in the middle. And Parker just made it clear, then Damon, get out of the middle.
Yeah.
And it kind of just started from there. And then the snowball that was the Alex Choi and Parker story took a hard left turn, and it became the Parker and DDE story.
It was really random. Basically, so the gist of it is Damon's telling him not to, like, to stop. It's not gonna affect his channel where they are now, and they should just move on and leave the drama out of it and, you know, go on with car content. But then the next story is just, this is by Parker, and it says, "At Daily Driven Exotics beat his girlfriend to the point she feared for her life. Public record." And it shows the police report, and it's highlighted and everything. And then the next one says, "Why did I mention at Daily Driven Exotics? He tried to get me to delete the posts about Alex. He tried to pay me to stop talking to Houston, Royalty Exotic Cars, and Savage Garage. He tried to convince every shop in LA to work only with him. He tried to pay my old editor to edit for him, not me. I'm willing to risk my entire YouTube channel to stop these fake car guys who don't know what E39 means." First, let's clear the air. E39 is a chassis code of a BMW. Parker used to own an M5. I think that's a very random thing to bring up, but that's what that is.
Well, I think it's just his way of making a snide comment about there's a lot of car guys out there that don't know jack diddly about cars.
For sure.
They're just in it for the money.
Yeah. So the problem that's arising here is it switched over to this thing, and to me, the Alex and Parker thing could be resolved with a check for the money and the shoes, all in one happy cardboard box. You know what I mean? And
it's an easy fix.
I don't see any sort of problem at all there. Like, to me, even after all this fighting right now, like, just give him the box and then just don't talk. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, it got petty. I mean, there were some personal attacks taken both ways, I feel, but I still think at the end of the day, it's still such a minor issue that it could easily be resolved.
I think the issue really arises with allegations being thrown in multiple directions from all sorts of people. So this all started with Parker and Alex, and we have since moved to DDE. Obviously, Dave and Damon from DDE, Savage Garage, Edmund Mondi, Houston Crosta. We still have Parker, Alex Choi'S somewhat still involved, and just all these people are in there. Even ESPN. That's crazy. No, but basically the target right now is DDE. People are basically saying that they're in it for the money. They don't really care about the cars. Basically, long story short, everyone's going against DDE right now. Parker has said things like, I don't lease any of my cars, none of this is dad money, stuff like that. You know, I actually like cars, I'm passionate about cars. He wants the car community to come together and go against them, essentially, as genuine car people that are passionate about it, not just the money. That's what he says they're in that for, you know, just going for the money and whatnot.
I think it appears that there's a big tide coming. I think there's more that people don't know that's probably going to come out.
Totally.
There's a video, we're going to put a link in the description here. There's a video that surfaced over the weekend. I don't know who posted it. I just know that I received it, and we watched it, and we felt like there was enough information in there that we have from our own personal experiences that was true. And so we felt it was our obligation to pass that along to you as the viewer so that you can make the decision.
Yep.
That's why in our social media post it says, you watch the video and you decide.
That basically wraps up what's going on. We will have a lot more live updates on our social media, mainly Instagram. Check our stories and our posts. I think we'll be a lot more up to date on it, and we'll be able to get something out to surface quicker than we will be on our channel. So if you really want the fast updates, go check out our stories. But that basically sums it up for what's happening right now and what's happened so far. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe, and basically,
and we'll see what happens.
Yep. Stay classy. Peace.